Hello, my kindergarten art friends. Today we are going to practice something for our next project. Now, I know that we are not done with our rain boots and splash project yet. We will finish that next time I am with you. Today we're going to practice some stuff with pumpkins. Here is what my pumpkin looks like. And if you're like, oh my gosh, Miss Ramsey, there's no way I can do that. Don't worry, you can. That's why we're practicing today. My pumpkin, and what I want you to try to work on, is to make it look 3D. If you don't know what that word means, that's okay. 3D means that whatever you've made on your paper looks like it's popping off the paper. It doesn't look flat. It makes it look like it's coming to life. So I'll show you how we're going to do that. The only thing you need to grab from the store today is just one piece of orange paper for yourself. Your substitute will come around and give you one pumpkin tracer. Put it right in the middle of your paper. And then you're going to take your helper hand and hold it down nice and strong, kind of like making a starfish with your hand. Now, if you want to trace your pumpkin in pencil, you can. Or if you want to go ahead and trace it in black crayon right away, I'm okay with that. That makes it go a little faster. So, taking my black crayon, and I'm going to trace all the way around. I want to make sure my crayon is as tall as it can be so that it's easy to trace. Make sure your helper hand's holding down really strong. You can see my fingers kind of turn white. Now for the other side, my helper hand's going to kind of turn into a spider so that it can move and stay out of the way of my crayon. All right. If you need a friend to help you, you can have a friend help you. We have done that before. Okay, now I got my pumpkin traced. I'm going to give this to a friend that needs it. Now that I'm ready to go, I'm going to make one line first. We're going to do this line going right through the middle. That's on my project. This line right here. All right, I'm going to start here. And I'm going to end at this point right here. Start here, pulling towards myself. We know that's how we get a nice straight line. There we go. Now for me to do the rest of my arched lines to make it look 3D, I'm going to turn my paper the hot dog way. I'm going to start here and end here, right where my line started and stopped. All right, I'm going to take my crayon and I'm going to make my first arch. I'm only putting 2 in here. There's 1. Second line, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to start and stop right at these points. All right, here we go. Boom, that side's done. Now I'm going to turn my paper the other hot dog way. And we're going to do the same thing over here. Just 2 more lines. Start and stop at these 2 points, just like before. There we go. Next one, starting and stopping at the same point. There we go. All right, now I can turn my pumpkin. Whoa, look at that. That looks like a 3D real pumpkin. Now I'm going to make my stem, and if you want to make a little leaf up there, you can do that too. All right, it's kind of like a little rectangle shape up here, so that's what I'm going to do. There we go. And if you want to make a little leaf, you can do that too. All right, now these black crayons that you grabbed are from the bins that are at your table. I know your table has a bunch of colors in the bin, but we don't have to really worry about all those colors. For our pumpkins, you only have to worry about green and black. Now that we're done with the black, I'm going to grab the green out of the bin, and I'm going to color in that leaf, and I'm going to color in my stem. Now, Miss Ramsey does not want you to worry about this being perfect. I never, ever want you to worry about that. The only thing that I want you to do is try your hardest in my class. You guys know that. So if your pumpkin doesn't look quite like Miss Ramsey's, That's okay. It doesn't have to look exactly like mine. I kind of want yours to look more unique so that it's fun, that everybody has something a little bit different. So once you get done with your big pumpkins and we've practiced those lines and it looks amazing, then you get to do a little bit of free drawing. But you're going to try to make your own pumpkins. We're not going to be using the creative corner today just because I'm not there to kind of help out with it. So that's closed today. We're not going to worry about that. You can either go to my store, not the creative corner, the store, and grab another orange paper, or you can grab a piece of white paper and you can make your own pumpkin again. Now, if you decide to make your own pumpkin on the white paper, this pumpkin doesn't really fit. So if you decide to do this, you're going to have to draw your own pumpkin on this paper. But if you pick orange, you can trace this one again. If you do use this tracer again, this is not yours to take home. Miss Ramsey needs these. This is not for drawing on. We don't draw on the tracers. We know that. I had some friends in my last class start drawing on the tracers kind of like this. We don't want that. So if you do use these again, make sure you don't draw on these. Now, I already used my orange paper, so I'm kind of bored of that. I want to use some white paper. I'm going to take my pencil and I'm going to draw my own pumpkin again, because that's what Miss Ramsey said to do. Draw another pumpkin and kind of make it fun. I'm going to start to make mine, and I'm going to have mine with a jack-o'-lantern face. Now, if you don't celebrate Halloween, you don't have to make a jack-o'-lantern face. You could just say fall across it, or just make another pumpkin, because pumpkins are everywhere right now. I've got that. Now I'm going to put my stem up here. I'm going to do some little curly cues for the vines that are coming out of here. And now I'm going to do my face on mine. I want to do triangles, not squares. Triangle eye there. Triangle eye there. Upside down triangle nose. And I like to make my jack-o'-lanterns nice and happy so he's going to have a really big smile. Don't forget they have to have teeth. There we go. Now you don't have to draw a jack-o'-lantern, but try your best to do another pumpkin. Again, you can trace with my tracers. Again, it's up to you. I want to be able to hear good things about your class when I get back, so make sure you're working really, really hard. If you get done super early, you can also doodle on the back of your paper also. All right? You're taking all these home with you today, so don't worry about turning it in with Miss Ramsey. If you want to add some color to your picture, you have all those crayons at your table. You can start to color it in with orange. If you want to put yellow for the eyes, you can do that. Whatever you want to do with your pumpkin, but just keep practicing. Remember to try your hardest, and I really, really want to hear great things about your class. So be kind to your friends and be super nice to your substitute. All right? Thanks. Bye, kindergartners.